Sometimes we believe that strength means doing everything on our own, that asking for help is a weakness. But what if that belief is the very thing holding us back? Today's story is about a young man who learned that true strength isn't about carrying everything alone. It's about knowing when to reach out. If that sounds interesting, stay with me till the end. Once upon a time, in a dusty town surrounded by hills and long dirt roads, lived a young man named Elias. The town was small, and most people made their living repairing tools, farming, or selling goods in the weekly market. Life was simple, but never easy. Elias was 25 years old and worked as a blacksmith. He had learned the trade from his uncle after his parents passed away. His workshop was old, cramped, and filled with worn-out tools, but it was all he had. Every day, Elias worked alone, forging knives, fixing broken farm tools, and shoeing horses. Despite working from sunrise to sunset, the money was barely enough. Some days, he ate only bread and tea. Still, Elias had a dream. At night, he would sit outside his workshop, staring at the glowing stars, imagining a future where his work was known beyond the town. One day, he whispered to himself, people from the cities will come looking for my work. But reality had other plans. Whenever Elias saved a little money, something went wrong. A furnace cracked, a hammer broke, or his aunt needed medicine. Some townspeople mocked his ambition. "Elias," one man laughed, "you can barely keep your forge running. What makes you think you'll ever be more than this?" Those words burned worse than fire, but Elias kept going. One afternoon, a stranger named Mr. Kareem, a trader who traveled between towns, stopped at Elias's forge. He examined Elias's work carefully and then made an offer. "I need a set of custom iron gates, strong, detailed, and finished in 10 days. I'll pay well." It was the biggest opportunity Elias had ever received. He agreed immediately. For the first few days, everything went well, but then trouble struck. The iron supplier raised prices due to shortages. Elias didn't have enough money to buy what he needed. He thought, "I can't ask for more time. I can't ask for help." Instead, he tried to stretch his materials, working longer hours and cutting corners. By the 7th day, exhaustion set in. His hands trembled. His eyes burned from lack of sleep. One night, as he stared at the unfinished gates, doubt crept in. Am I chasing something that's not meant for me? That night, Elias remembered something his uncle once told him. Dreams don't fail people. People fail dreams when they try to carry them alone. The next morning, Elias did something he had never done before. He went to the town market and displayed a few small iron tools he had made, hooks, hinges, and knives. Hours passed with no sales. Just when hope was fading, a shop owner noticed the craftsmanship and bought everything. With that money, Elias finished the gates just in time. Mr. Kareem was impressed. "You have skill, and skill like this deserves to grow." Soon, word spread. Orders increased. Then came the biggest challenge yet. A construction owner from a nearby city ordered multiple iron railings with a tight deadline and high standards. The payment was large, but the workload was impossible for one man. Still, Elias said yes. This time, the pressure was heavier than ever. He sold a treasured ring that belonged to his mother to buy materials. Day and night, he worked until his body began to fail. One evening, his aunt found him slumped over the forge. "Elias," she said gently, "your dream won't matter if you destroy yourself chasing it." "I just want to prove I can succeed," he replied. She placed her hand on his arm and said, "You already have, but success isn't about suffering alone. ask for help. Let others walk with you. The next day, Elias swallowed his pride and asked the townspeople for help. To his surprise, they showed up. One helped carry materials, another assisted with shaping iron, others worked the forge. Together, they finished the order. The client was thrilled and paid in full. With that money, Elias expanded his workshop, bought new tools, and hired apprentices from the town. His forge became a place of teamwork, not loneliness. But the greatest reward wasn't money or recognition. It was the lesson Elias learned. Dreams are not meant to be carried alone. Asking for help is not weakness, it's wisdom. Did you enjoy this story? Let us know in the comments. And if you'd like to hear more inspiring stories like this, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.